welcome. Welcome to join live stream. Good morning. Good morning. How are you now? Good morning. I hope all of you are doing great. Welcome to join live stream. Today in our tea class, I would love to share this organic aged Chinese white tea from Fujian province. From China's Fujian province, Fujian city. This tea was made in 2016, so far has been aged over 9 years. White tea, yes, you are welcome to share your precious tea experience in our comment. Okay, this is the tea. I would like to this tea. Now this tea, the tea seems like a loose tea. In fact, this tea is apart from a tea cake. This is a part. This tea, technically, this tea is was not slightly pressed into a cake. So the fermented, not the fermented, slightly oxidated. It's not exactly fermented because sometimes we misunderstand. Later I will explain. This we sometimes we use fermentation, oxidation, but for white tea, to say more correctly, would say this tea is slightly oxidated tea, unlike pure tea. This tea. The raw material of this tea is from an organic tea garden above 600 meters. This tea, after 9 years aging process now, you can see this is a truly natural aging variety. In the market, sometimes sometimes you will see some fake aged tea. It means people manually age it. It's not natural aged. How we distinguish is this is a truly natural aged tea. From the color of the tea leaves. From the color of the tea leaves, like this one, this tea cake. This tea cake, you may notice that the colors of the tea leaves, they look a little bit vibrant. That's true. Because you can imagine that. It's like us, like human being. Even okay, now I'm give number, like I'm 30. Okay, I'm 30 years old, and some people may look younger than me, or some people may look elder than me. So that each person has the different aging speed. It's the same for the tea. So when you receive aged tea, someone told you that this is 10 years, 20 years, and you notice that the tea trees, the color of the tea leaves, they look so it's the same, identical. Means probably you should keep a little bit special about this tea. This tea, wow, this tea. What's the good in the number replay? Today we are focused on today we are focused on this Chinese white tea. If you are interested in replacement of the yin the, and if you're interested in premium Chinese black tea, red tea, you can also go to check our tea shop our tea shop link in our bio. We are into selling some very high quality Chinese Yunnan black tea, Yunnan red tea. From technically, because all of them they are made from big leaf tea cultivars to some degrees. Yunnan, Dianhong, and Chinese call it Dianhong, black tea from Yunnan province as Dianhong, will be a good replacement for Yin the number 9 with Yin the 9号 in Chinese we say. This is the tea. Wow. thank you. Is a Lucien. This tea, this is a tea general. For Shou Mei, in the Shou Mei personally, I think. Okay, let's say depends on its grade. For Shou Mei, this grade, the best way to conserve 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 it or to for the uh, future conversion regarding the flavor taste, it's better to press them into a cake like the one. This one I highly recommend to you. Later on, I will show you. I will share how it tastes like, how we bring it, how we enjoy it with the traditional Chinese Gong Fu Cha Wei. You can see that those tea pots are covered with very thick silver, beautiful silver tea hairs, tea fuzz. Those tea fuzz they are in the form of tea amino acids, which plays very important for the tea soup for the tea soup to offer you natural sweetness, freshness, actually. Tea. This tea personally like very much. With even with such distance, I can feel, I can smell the flowing natural woody aroma. It's wonderful. This is the tea. For white tea, it is just press of there is something to hold together. To hold it together, what do you mean? I don't understand. I don't understand the question. Okay, so funny questions. So if you have any questions, please go to check out tea shop in our link in our bio. First of all, now I will share the brewing method of this fooding white tea Shou Mei. Is it just pressed? Yeah, kind of, but pressed, but it unlike pu'er tea or other Chinese dark tea. This tea, the pressing level is really light. Means you don't even need a specific tea knife. What you know, for pu'er tea, it generates very tightly pressing to the cake. For this tea, it's okay. For this tea, you don't need any special tea knife to take it, to open it. Okay. This tea, in for, this tea is from the essential Chinese white tea producing area. It's called Fuding. Fuding white tea is the most famous white tea in China. Nowadays, there is some place like we in our tea shop we are selling some white teas from Yunnan province. But the essential producing white tea producing area still in is still Fuding city. According to in our what's let's say for our national criteria of fooding white tea for white tea, according to the different tea raw materials grade, we classify them into three classes. The first class is silver needle. The second class is white peony by Mudan. The third class is Shou Mei. Here we doesn't mean I'm telling so not mean, but it doesn't mean the quality of the Shou Mei is inferior to white peony, Mudan, or silver needle. No, it's not. But this is the what's the difference? First of all, the difference of the grade, tea leaves grade. Those tea leaves they are more mature. What's the result for the future infusion on for the new Shou Mei? Regarding the flavor taste, probably you cannot feel so strong contrast. However, for the future infusion like this one was made in 2017, so far it's been aged over 9 years. This tea now when you try it, well, when you drink it, the first sip, I would say it will definitely thoroughly impress you. It tastes just like a sweet honey water, very very wonderful. To bring good second, I need to boil the. Now I boil the water. Okay. To bring good cup of bring a good cup of white tea, Shou Mei white tea. We need to pay attention to the three key points. The first thing is the tea to water ratio. For this tea, if you already try some, the oh sorry, I write something. Second. Second. First of all, tea to water ratio. For tea to water ratio, here I write something wrong. Please, I need to correct them. Second shade. Second. Okay, first of all, regarding the tea to water ratio, here I would recommend to use around 1 to 30 or 1 to 30 water temperature, as this tea is kind of aged tea. Please use above 95 Celsius degree, 100 uh, uh, here the Fahrenheit probably would not not the conversion of the Fahrenheit is not correct. Please use around 194 Fahrenheit or just boiled water. Steeping time 15 seconds. Here the steeping time you can adjust according to the pressing level of the tea. Those information you can adjust appropriately with your personal preference taste. Okay, this is not something fixed. We have to sometimes have to smartly adjust them according to our actual condition. Okay. So final questions. This is the tea I would like to share with you. Wow. This is fooding white tea. For fooding white tea, besides this traditional Gongfu Cha Wei, we are using a Gaiwan teapot to bring it to enjoy better the rich layers and flavor taste. Besides this way, this Gongfu Cha Wei, this tea is very fit for directly boiling into a kettle or or stew in a thermos mug. Three ways are very cold. This tea is kind of a very cozy way. This tea, I believe, no matter any kinds of method you are using to bring it, you will love it. Okay. So final questions. If you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. Okay, before we start our first infusion, uh, there is a very important essential step in Chinese tea ceremony. We call it preheating process. This preheating process, you, you, I would say you must follow it because the water temperature is one of the key points for Chinese tea. The water temperature decides first of all the thickness of the tea, the thickness of the tea soup, and the flavors. Fragrance. Those relate very tightly with relate very closely with the water temperature. If you don't, can you imagine if you can imagine that if we don't preheat the tea ware we are using here, we just pour water into the teapot, with a different temperature. Now the tea ware still remains the room temperature around here, around 28 Celsius degree. And if you pour, even you pour just boiled water into the gaiwan, this teapot, as the teapot is cold, so it will absorb some water, energy, temperature from the water itself. So the water will be not hot enough for this tea. This is the reason. Every time when we do our tea ceremony, you in Chinese tea ceremony, you will see the first thing we're gonna do, the first step we're gonna do before the first infusion. It's always preheating process. Okay. Mm. Preheat. Mm. It could also correct gaiwan if you aren't careful, so it makes sense to preheat the ceramics. Do you mean with the sudden the change of temperature? A second. In general, if you buy the gaiwan, especially the ceramics from Jingdezhen, from China, as the firing process is very high. The firing process even over 1,200 Celsius degree. Uh, yes, in general, for such, in this case, it would not be the problem for the ceramics from, especially from Jingdezhen, China. Uh, the difference in the room temperature. Hello, typically, how many steps this tea approximately provides? For this tea, you can bring over 10 times will be not the problem. This tea, my experience is I bring it with the traditional way to the fifth infusions, and then I take it away to continue to boil into a kettle. Preheat the fair cup as well. And the discard water. this guy one. This style fits perfectly with the guy one body. So you see, if after preheating process, even wow, it's like a magician, right? You see, the guy one fits 100% perfectly with the guy one body. This is a perfect guy one. This guy one will later on. I will show you the details on this guy one personally. I like very very much. This tea was made in 2017. No, sorry, 2016. So far, it's been aged over 9 years. This tea now we put. When you bring Shou Mei, would recommend to you to use a guy one. It's for sure if you don't get used to use guy one yet, it's okay. You can choose a teapot with a large, let's say, teapot mouth. Just a teapot mouth, so that as you notice that the lips of the Shou Mei white is large. Besides, look at this. It contains some stems as well. Those stems will be very important for the aging process. Later on, I will explain why this tea it tastes just like a sweet natural honey water. This is the reason, one of the reasons. It's beautiful. Thank you. Hello, welcome. After putting the tea leaves into the gaiwan, we shake a few times, 2 or 3 times, and then smell it. The dry tea fragrance is very charming. Smells the dry tea has a very pleasant woody aroma. Now this tea we start to now we finish preheating the tea ware, or we just put the tea into the gaiwan. Now personally I would recommend you to rinse the tea, to wake up tea. The tea was made in 2016, but here we say rinse the tea. It's not because this tea is not because this tea is not clean. This tea, I can assure you that this tea is 100% made with hygiene, very clean condition. You don't have this tea. I recommend you. Like this before the first infusion. Like you can imagine something. You some somebody has been sleeping for a very long time, and now we need to slowly, gently. This rinsing infusion, we don't drink it. We don't drink it. We don't drink it. As it's press the tea, so that after this rinsing infusion, you don't need to wait a very long time for the first infusion. This is one reason as well. Discard it. Wow, you can feel that the sweet nectar fragrance is overflowing in the air. Now we can start the first infusion. Here I'm using just boiled water. You can find a fixed point, and pour water as gentle as possible into the gaiwan. Steeping time 15 seconds. If you don't rinse the tea, you bring directly the first infusion on your the first infusion time should be appropriately increased. Steeping time. The water is very hot. Where you just boil the water. So when you, if you are beginner, when you beginner, you are beginner of Gaiwan, you don't uh, first of all try with a lower temperature, not don't use directly the just boiled water. Probably will hurt your finger. This is our first infusion. Please look at. Very beautiful honey color. Really beautiful. Smells. Now, when you pour it out, we this is like a procedure in Chinese tea ceremony. Pour it out, and we observe, appreciate the beautiful tea soup, and pour into the teacup. For the moment, the tea is still very hot. We need to wait for a while. Then now, next step, we enjoy the fragrance. As we are using Gaiwan here, fragrance left a great fragrance on the back side of this Gaiwan cover. Smell it. After 9 years aging process, this tea now for the moment the fragrance profile is very charming. This tea, this 9 years aged Shou Mei has a beautiful mixture, fruity and floral fragrance. Smells like mellow, natural plum, fruity aroma. Comes with a gentle woody fragrance as well. It smells very sweet. Hello, Ryan. Hello, welcome. Welcome to our live stream. Well, now the water is the water temperature, the tea temperature is okay. Uh, if if it's your first time to attend the Chinese tea ceremony, the first thing when you receive the teacup from the host, first of all, we look at the tea soup color. It's very beautiful. It has a gentle honey color, and then smell it. Mm. Smells very soft, very pleasant, wonderful, floral. And then we we're drinking our first sip. Mm. The first sip, this tea This tea impresses me with a great mellowness. Great mellowness. It tastes very round, balanced, very fragrant. This tea, I collect this tea a few years ago, probably in 2021 or 21, 22. Compared with the first time when I tried this tea now, already, this tea was made in 2016, so far it's been aged over 9 years. Compared with the first time when I tried this tea, the flavor and taste has been improved. For Chinese tea, white tea, Chinese white tea just like a fine wine. The more it ages, the better it becomes. This tea in Fuding, this is from the essential white tea producing area called Fuding. Uh, uh, there is famous saying, 1 year tea, 3 year medicine, and 7 years treasure. It means the value, uh, the value of the tea itself increases with the aging, years, like this tea. This tea, you will in the market you will see it. The new tea, the new white tea, compared with aged tea, the same. In the case of the same grade, it's less. The aged tea is more expensive. Let's say that. Ita, when you say the tea smells soft, do you imply there's a certain gentleness or to it? Thank you. Yes, yeah. Soft. Yeah, soft. Yeah, yeah. Yes, when I say it smells soft, it means this tea, uh, the smells. Yeah, softer probably is not so appropriate to use for describe fragrance. But I would like to, my purpose is to illustrate the elegance of the fragrance. It's very gentle. It smells very gentle. Soft is something makes you feel comfortable, feel relaxed, you feel pleasure. This is something I want to express. Well, probably the words are not so correct. After drinking it, mm, this is a great charm of aged tea. After drinking it, focus on your the, your focus on your tongue. Above your taste bud, you will feel there's a lingering finish and the fragrance left on it. This is what we call, this in Chinese we call, um, this is something very particular you find from some aged tea, aged wine. This is a this is a great charm why so many people they are so so much obsessed with the aged tea, aged wine. Yeah. And besides this tea also has a great jujube. Do you know Chinese jujube? Chinese jujube sweetness. In general, if you never try any Chinese aged Shou Mei, yeah, this one I highly recommend to you. You will love it, no matter any ways you are using to bring it, a traditional Gong Fu Cha way or boil this tea directly into a kettle, stewing sumus. You will love it, especially for the autumn. Autumn in September, October, when the weather becomes colder and colder. This is a great tea. Very fits for autumn, spring, autumn, winter. Wow, and smell the fragrance. Smell the fragrance left on the bottom of the fairy cup. So, final questions? When you bring aged tea, especially aged tea over 7 years, 7 years, water temperature is key point. Make sure your water temperature is hot enough. Hello, Christina. Make sure the water temperature is the key point. Otherwise, you will feel the tea. If the water temperature you are using around a low water temperature to bring it, you will feel this tea tastes very pale, very light, not mellow enough. Not because the tea quality. Sometimes when you bring a tea, this tea doesn't taste as you expected. First of all, to check your brewing method and the water you are using. What kind of water you are using? If you are using purified water, water is we always say in Chinese. In China, we always say the utensil is father of the tea, and the water is mother of the tea. The technical method, brewing method, is something is objective factor to for the tea flavor and taste. For sure that if the tea quality is not good enough, this is not the case. But we are the same with the qualified tea. If you it doesn't taste, it should be yeah. Recheck your brewing method again. Hello. Hmm? Wow. The fragrance is long lasting. Mm. See, um, see, I strongly recommend to continue our second infusion. This tea is very, very, very resistant. Can be bring over 10 times. But if I bring this tea, I drink this tea alone. I will not bring 10 infusions because it's impossible to drink so much by myself. I will take the oil into a kettle. So this is our this is our second infusion. 15 seconds. But as today for this guy one, I'm I'm I, I think I put a little bit over the quantity of the tea is a little bit much. So that's why I say if you like you put the tea quantities a little bit over, so you should shorten your steeping time, like what I'm doing now. This is our the color. Maybe the first infusion is it looks more intense, very very beautiful. This is a good white. It should look like good aged. Aged Shou Mei should look like. This look at well the guy one is excellent with the garam body. Fragrance is full bodied. This is we call it hot smelling. The hot smelling is to distinguish if this tea has bizarre, any any bizarre odor, especially for the aged tea. During the aging process, anything could happen. The tea is something can easily absorb the odor from outside. So when you pour tea out, the first thing we're gonna do is to smell the tea itself. If this tea have any odor, any unpleasant odor. This tea smells very clean, pure, with very pleasant aged aroma, aged and a woody fragrance. I really love this fragrance, a mixture, sweet, mellow, fruity fragrance. Smells like a fruity, mature, plum fruity fragrance, a mixture with a very pleasant floral aroma. Fragrance is long lasting. When you receive the teacup, the tea from the host, first thing we look at the tea soup and smell it, and then drink it. This is a Shou Mei. This is a Shou Mei. A lot of people they have like a misunderstanding about Shou Mei, as they think Shou Mei grade. Here the grade doesn't mean the quality. I mean the tea leaves grade. The highest grade is Tibet, Tibet. Yeah, Tibet. In Chinese food in white tea category, into the tea leaves grades classified then into the three types. Silver needle, white 白毫银针, silver needle, white peony, and the Shou Mei. This tea, I want to express to you that sometimes don't look at. There's a misunderstanding, sometimes we look at tea with the tea leaves grade. Yes, tea grade is just part of the quality, but it's not. It doesn't mean like this Shou Mei. When you try this Shou Mei, you still can feel a great gentleness, elegance, refineness of the tea soup, because the raw material of this tea is excellent. The tulips, fresh tulips, are from uh, tea garden, high altitude tea garden above 600 meters. And besides, my, this tea is organic tea, pesticide residue free, and the all the fertilizer used in this tea garden is organic. This tea, you can say, these teas are growing up with a very healthy, diverse biological environment. This is the could explain this tea. Although this is a Shou Mei, if you are very familiar with Chinese food and wine tea, I think Shou Mei tastes less elegant than the white peony. This is not the case. I would say often presenting the different style. The style. This one, this Shou Mei I highly recommend to you. You will this one by chance if you have any Shou Mei in your hands, you can compare, make a comparison, make a comparison, and you will see the difference. This one, loudly, publicly. This one can compete with any kinds of Shou Mei you have in your hands. For sure, with the same aging years. This wine was made in 2016, so far it's been aged over 9 years. This one highly recommend to you. It's link to finish. So, any questions? This tea in the beginning, I'm showing these stems. Those stems, those stems don't underestimate it. Some people, if they don't understand well, it's made from larger grades, so means the quality is inferior than the higher grade tea. This is not the. This is not. This is not the. This is a misunderstanding, a truly misunderstanding, because those stems are very important for Shou Mei, for aging process. Those stems contain very high, very high content of fiber. Fibers during the aging process, fibers refer to soluble water soluble sugar, uh, like water soluble water soluble sugar, and so what's the water? So you get water soluble sugar means it can be soluble, dissolved in water. When you drink it, the immediate, direct feeling you get from the tea soup, because our taste bud is very sensitive to the bitterness and the sweetness. You will feel this tea. Wow, this the first impression about this tea. You may think this tea tastes so sweet, very sweet, mellow, flavored. That's why I say don't misunderstand Shou Mei and don't underestimate the tea. White tea, special white tea made from a mature grade, like this. ordinary Shou Mei you see in the market. This Shou Mei, I can say you can compete with any Shou Mei tea you have in your hands by the chance. Hello, hello, beauty zone. Hello. So, any questions? Nowadays, white tea has become more and more famous, popular. Do you know why? White tea. Let me introduce this tea history. White tea in city, in Fujian province, people used to use it as herbal medicine to cure some symptoms, like when you have a teeth sore, tea, teeth, toothache, have a sore throat, salt, yeah, you have some minor symptoms like fever, stomachache, atro. Local people, one day if you go to Fuding nowadays it's very easy to access. You will see the city is surrounded by the mountains. What's the you can imagine? Don't say 300 years ago, 100 years ago, people living inside living inside mountain. For them it's very hard to get out to access to hospital actually, so they may use some very original way to, when you have a fever or cold, you're gonna find a solution. Original purpose function of white tea, and that's why there's a famous saying in fooding: 1 year tea, 3 year medicine, 7 years treasure. And with the lot scientific medical research done, nowadays we discover that yes, aged white tea has a great beneficial effect for our body. With the aging process, it contains more and more flavonoid. I think you are familiar with this natural substance existing in the vegetable, fruit. Actually, it's very good for anti-aging, antioxidant. Actually, this tea, if you are searching a healthy, a flavored tea, this tea would be your great choice. Highly recommend to you. If you are interested in this tea, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. Hello, and so for any questions, if you have any questions. This tea, unlike the ordinary Shou Mei you find the market, this tea besides typical jujube, sweet jujube aroma and woody fragrance, this tea impressing me the most. It's about the complex fragrance profile. This tea, the raw material of this tea is excellent. Drink this tea. Unlike ordinary Shou Mei, this tea from a Shou, you can this tea and the tea I'm talking now, the tea I'm bringing now, you will feel a great gentleness, great gentleness, elegance, and the balance in the flavor and taste. And besides, it has a great charming floral aroma as well. This is something rare to see from a Shou Mei. From a Shou Mei, it's common to see. It's common to have. It's common to feel for a high-grade white peony, but this is not always the case for Shou Mei. This tea, if you're interested in Chinese white tea, I strongly recommend to you. This tea, you will love it, especially when you don't have too much time, you want a quick tea beverage. It's very cozy to prepare. Just put some tea into a kettle and boil it. You will love it. You will love it. Sweet. You will take it sweet, just like honey water. So, final questions? If you have any questions, please share or comment. If you're interested in this tea, please go to check out his shop link in our bio. Like today, I feel sore throat. Sometimes when I doing the live stream, according to myself, my condition, my health condition, mood condition, I'm choosing I'm choose a fit tea for myself to share with you. Like today, yesterday, recently because recently I'm very busy, very busy, and I don't have too much rest. I feel very tired. My uh, my priority is always to drink some mild aged tea to relax my body and my brain. White tea is one of my priority, just like what told it. This tea has a great. This is not invented by us. This is with a lot of medical and scientific research done in the laboratory. This tea, white tea, especially for aged white tea, has a great inflammation. Like today, I have a sore throat, and this tea would be very would be nice for my body, for my health today. I'm choosing just like what I always I always propose to our tea friends attending in our live stream. We choose the tea according to our actual condition, our according to our mood, our health condition. Like today, it will not be so much, but not, it will be not so much for me to choose a oolong, a highly aromatic, high flavor oolong for me. Here I'm using just boiled water. Steeping time 15 seconds. As today I put a little bit tea. The tea is a little bit over, so the steeping time is shortened today. What's the tea? What tea is the best for daily? For Chinese, okay. For Chinese tea, in our live stream, we only focus on Chinese tea. For Chinese tea, every according to the different oxidation level, and as we into six types, white tea, the tea we bring today, white tea, dark tea, black tea. Some people also call it as red tea. Yeah, in Chinese we call it red tea, yellow tea, green tea, oolong, right? All of them, we uh, it nowadays is proof that all of them have a great health benefits for our body. Like green tea has a very high, strong, very good antioxidant effect. So just like what I propose, always we choose. There's no the best. It depends on your personal health condition and your moods. You see that your mood changes every day. Yeah, even every hour. Afternoon, the morning will be different. Uh, and the weather condition, if it's cold, for your body it will bring some mighty like aged tea, aged white tea, aged dark tea, black tea, actual. We choose the tea. uh, we choose the tea adapts to the actual condition, where the moment it's at morning and the evening. Uh, if you are Chinese tea beginner, you can start with Chinese high grade white peony, Chinese white tea, Chinese black. When you accumulate some experience in Chinese tea, you can start Chinese oolong, Chinese aged dark tea. Actual. Please look at our third infusion. This tea can be bring over times 10 times, highly resistant. Wow, this tea, you know, for us, for us, for our eyes, that's a pleasure to look at. We call Chinese tea ceremony. We call Chinese tea ceremony as Gong Fu Cha. In Chinese language, Gong Fu means taking some efforts, like take a certain time, specific time, 15, 10 to 20 minutes to prepare a cup of tea for yourself. For our every single day, you get entire time for yourself to focus on the tea, because only when you feel relaxed, when you feel relieved, when you concentrated, you can feel the, if your brain is full of any kinds of thoughts, you cannot focus on the tea because you are using your all concentration on the tea itself to drink it, to smell it, and when the tea enters into your mouth, your taste buds take it, all your focus on the tea. That's why I say, the tea for us, it's not only a health beverage, it's also something more spiritual, Chinese tea looks so good. Yeah, thank you. This tea, besides this is an organic tea. This tea I highly recommend to you. Smell it when you pour tea out. Wow. This is our third infusion. This tea has long-lasting fragrance. This tea was made in 2016, so far it's been aged over 9 years. Basically, for aged tea, no matter it's white tea, dark tea, the basic fragrance you should get or let's say a tea should give you, this is a basic feature, uh, a clean, pleasant, aged, and woody fragrance. It smells very mild, very gentle. As the raw material of this tea is excellent. This tea, besides the basic fragrance, this tea also has golden mixture, mellow, mature plum. Do you know the fruit plum? A plum fruity fragrance and floral, a gentle floral aroma, sweet nectar fragrance. Uh, uh, you may, if you never try any aged tea, you may think that's like I invented something. Not that I'm not inventing something. If you uh, get experience of the drink, not only for aged tea, drinking some aged wine, you will see the tea. Why people? There's some people they are so obsessed with the aged tea, because they from aged with the long time, years over decades aging process. Uh, what happened during this entire process? This natural substance, um, flavor, the fragrance, natural aromatic substance converting is converting during the aging process. So this tea, if you continue this tea, for sure, when you have this tea, you can continue to age it. And just like what I said in the beginning of live stream, the first time when I tried this a few years ago in 2021 or 22, I remember. Right? This is the when I collected this tea. Compared with the first time when I tried this tea, regarding the this tea now, yeah, I can feel a higher higher mellowness, and besides this, a more complex fragrance notes profile. Mm. This is why we say the more it ages, the better it becomes. Let me try this. After drinking it, every sip you can feel there is a great sweet of the taste. Sweet of taste. A good tea, a good tea should, after drinking, it should makes you feel better. It should give you a greater sensation. This is a sign of a good tea. It should make you feel more relaxed. For your throat, you can feel this tea after 9 years. Yeah, 9 years aging process. After swallowing it, you can feel your throat is where you can feel. This is this is the way we try to describe a texture of this tea. We call it there's a comfortable comfort. There's a throat comfort. Is that tea texture is very smooth, very silky. Oh, okay. If you're interested in this tea, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. So for my questions about this tea, if you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. If you don't have any questions, I will just move to our tea ware section. This is our fourth infusion. Fragrance is very intense. Okay. When I come back, I will continue to introduce this guy what I'm using today. This one is one of my favorite set. During this waiting time, if you're interested in anything we are presenting on live stream now, please go to check out the shop link in our bio. Hello again. This is the gao I'm using today. This one is 100% handmade and painted. This one is from Chinese Jingdezhen. I don't know if I've ever heard Jingdezhen. This place nowadays is presenting the highest selling level of the ceramics craftsmanship in China and around the world. This one is hand painted with one of most my favorites and a very famous Chinese poem. This one, this craftsmanship in Chinese called You Li Jin. 青花釉里金. The title is little bit blue white porcelain underglaze gold. This one has a very unique beauty of the contrast, the color you see intense blue color and the gold color, golden color. There's contrast of the beauty. This one, please look at. Calligraphy is calligraphy. You can imagine calligraphy, Chinese calligraphy is one of the most antique Chinese art, Chinese art existing in China nowadays. You can imagine over. This is a precious heritage of art form, Chinese calligraphy. Looks very artistic, very traditional. I always say if you don't know what pattern you want to choose, my priority I would recommend to our clients would be Chinese calligraphy, because this is in heritage over 2,000-3,000 years. Please look at this one. This guy one embodies function and aesthetics. It works very well. Hello, David. Hello, David. It works very well. The shape of the guy one is very convenient for your fingers, even you're a beginner to use it. And besides, the cover of this guy one fits perfectly with the guy one body, fully painted inside and outside. This precious craftsmanship called You Li Jin under glaze gold is regarded as contemporary breakthrough in Jingdezhen. If you have any friends, family working in ceramics, I believe all of them will even probably never heard. But if they ever heard, they would know the difficulty, the level of this craftsmanship. Even in Jingdezhen, only few, not so many, only few studios could master this craftsmanship. This is the value. This one, this is the guy one. There's a teacup to match. Second. Really beautiful. This is the teacup. The shape is very, very elegant. The Gaiwan volume is around 120 ml. 120 ml. This is is the tea tree. Get this tea tree. Very artistic, fully painted, hand painted with a very beautiful poem. This one you can match with any kinds of pottery, clay pot you have. This one is the color is very low key, contrast. Look at contrast of the beauty, contrast of the pigment. If you're interested in this set, please go to check out his shop link in our bio. Besides this precious underglaze calligraphy set, we also have this one. This one personally I strongly recommend to you all. This one is a gorgeous masterpiece. Please look at. See colors, the trust of the colors. 100% handmade, hand painted. If you are searching some original design with artistic value, Chinese tea ware, our shop it will be your great choice. Please look at this one. It's painted with a traditional pattern, Chinese phoenix and a dragon, with a lotus of twin stem. Wow. Do you know what's the this pigment underglaze gold, blue-white person underglaze gold has a very unique feature you will not find from other porcelain. It's about the texture of the texture of the glaze. There are a lot minor pores, minor bubbles. Bubbles looks like bubbles. When you touch it, you will feel the noise of the texture of this glaze. It make you feel like this is a breathing glaze. Very, very beautiful. Wow, this you get the contrast of the pigment. Lotus. This is phoenix. There's an inner painting as well. Wow. This one. This is a cover. Lotus, a twin stem. Yeah, 100, around 120, 30 ml. This is guy one. The teacup. Dragon and the phoenix. Dragon phoenix pattern is one of the most popular and the traditional Chinese pattern we often paint on Chinese utensils such as teaware, vase, etc. Signifies power, fortune, happiness, harmony in the family, etc. elegant. And the tea tray I like the most. This one. This is the best. Look at the color. Wow, the contrast of this tea tray is gorgeous. Wow, the gold and the intense blue, dragon and the phoenix. Look at this golden shining phoenix on this one. You see how it looks like the entire set. If you're interested in this blue, white porcelain underglaze gold, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. Really beautiful, artistic, high class. That's a set, 100% handmade, hand painted. This one is the Chinese one, 100% handmade, hand painted. This one looks very, the color looks so fresh, spring fresh bamboo pattern. Bamboo in Chinese culture, bamboo, this plant in Chinese culture means a lot, signifies a lot, has a very meaningful, has a, let's say, has a great meaning in Chinese culture, signifies a person's strength, honesty, and great character, actually, and also constant progress. This one is painted by Master Yu Hongliang. Apply with the Chinese Fencai craftsmanship, family rose. Let's see first of all this tea tree. Really beautiful. Look at this. Look at the details of this bamboo. This is craftsmanship. Look at our master Yuan, how he deal with the details of the bamboo. Look at this is not the you see the layers of the pigment, like these bamboo joints. The color is more intense, and this part is less. And the tip of the bamboo, the tip of the bamboo leaf looks like very lifelike, very beautiful. This is the teapot. There's a bowl filter inside. There's a bowl filter inside. Wow. 150 ml. Oh, very beautiful. This teapot set, bamboo teapot set, I like so much. Very elegant, refined. It's very, it's it looks so. This set has a freshness for our eyes when you look at. This is a teacup. This teacup shape we call it 闻香, smelling fragrance teacup. Very elegant. If you're interested in this bamboo set, please go to check out his shop link in our bio. There's some Shou glazed teacup I want to share with you. Every piece is a single piece, unique piece. Wow. Look at 100% handmade, hand painted from Jingdezhen. Wow. Please look at the glaze. Look at the design. Each teacup is unique, single piece. Look at this one. Shou glazed teacup. Each of them have. You can use your mind imagination to describe it. How it looks like. This one. This one looks for me looks like looks like a wind. Looks like a glacier. Glacier. Room is around the 60 ml. 60 ml. 60 ml. Wow. So beautiful. Very original. This is the first one. Oh, look at this. Wow. It looks like, for me, it's like snowing blue forest. Snow blue forest. Each piece is original designed, a single piece. This one looks like those. This looks like dropping tears. Dropping tears. Very dropping tears. So beautiful. Especially inside. Inside looks like ice, the lake. This cup I highly recommend to you. Hello, Zara. Hello. This one. Can you can imagine when you pour some light into the cup? See, there's a natural vitrification inside. So beautiful. So pure. This one. All of them 100% handmade, original designed. This one, the color of this one is vibrant. teacup is so lovely. Shino teacup. Look at inside. Unique piece, single piece. When you ask me to copy exactly the same one, I cannot. It's impossible. This is a natural fact. Mm-hmm. Hello. Okay, so final questions? If you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. If you're interested in interest anything representing our live stream today, please go to check out your shop link in our bio. My name is Yitao. Thank you so much for watching. This live stream is recorded. I will post it when we finish today. Thank you so much for your watching. I wish you a great day and great night. See you next time, and thank you so much for your watching. See you next time. Ciao, ciao. Bye bye.